This is Ultimate Soccer with Soccer Steve.
Welcome back into the Ultimate Soccer Show, guys. This is a show about tactics. Thanks for liking, subscribing. Please share this as far as you can. Let's get to 1,000 so I can commentate that World Cup final. Please, I'm begging you guys, throw it everywhere you can. Like, subscribe. Let's get into this. Now, secret weapon. Canada's secret weapon. What do you think I'm talking about? You're like, what is he talking about? I'll tell you what I'm talking about. It's this simple. Canada has got a big group of games coming up very quickly. The first one being Belgium, then Croatia, then Morocco. There's three massive players on those teams that, in my opinion, maybe you think I'm wrong, but you've got Luka Modric, you've got De Bruyne, and you've got Ziyech from the respective teams of, Croatia, Belgium, Morocco. And Ziyech never gets the attention he's deserved, okay? So I rate Ziyech pretty high. Anyway, getting down to it. Tactics. The secret weapon is all about tactics. I've been sitting on this tactic throughout qualifying, and we've never used it. We've seen glimpses of it, but it's never come to fruition. And I'm gonna let you know what I'm thinking tactically. What an option we have to give ourselves a possible edge in the game against those three teams, especially, and no disrespecting any team, but especially when you come up to the likes of Luka Modric, because he's like dynamite, right? Kevin De Bruyne is not bad, and Ziyech ain't bad either. But I think my top guy there is Luka Modric. Now, when you talk about those big games and tactics, it's kind of boring, but I'm going to make it lively. Here's the deal. With Luka Modric and Kevin De Bruyne and Ziyech, nobody ever does what the Germans used to do fantastically, and they used to do the Manndeckung, which was the man marking. Everywhere your man went, you went. Let's go for a trip. Wear his shirt, stay with him. And you used to stay with the guy all the time. And that was why the Germans were so good in the early days of this disciplined Manndeckung, man marking, and they were fantastic at it. And it slowly has designed itself over years into something else. But the older game, German national teams just used to own you for space. And the thing is, you could do nothing about it. Now, when we get to them big games against Modric and De Bruyne, let's stay with those two first. We have the option to set our defence up differently and leave one guy out. Now, Alistair Johnston is the secret weapon, the tactical secret weapon. And here's the deal. I'm going to use a tactic that comes way back from time. And it's from the '66 World Cup, from a guy that has passed away and really never got any claim for his job. Now, he wasn't the Bobby Charlton of the day, and he wasn't the Jeff Hurst, and he wasn't the Martin Peters, and he wasn't your Gordon Banks in goal. He was the guy that did the dirty work. He was like the dustman, the garbage man of the team. He used to go out there and do all the nasty tackles, because back in the day, you could kick lumps out of each other and get away with it, yeah? Because cards were just coming into the world back then. You used to kick absolute lumps out of people. I used to get kicked to bits. People used to get kicked to bits. It was all kick to bits season. That was the way it was back in the day, yeah? So anyway, the tactic that I'm going to bring for Canada to help us get through to the next round with Alistair Johnston, because he's the only guy for me that can do this, is that we're going to employ the Nobby Stiles tactic. Take a look at this. That's Nobby Stiles. Now, the reason why I say Nobby Stiles is in the 1966 World Cup, Nobby Stiles kicked absolute lumps out of Eusebio, who scored 9 goals at the 66 World Cup, was the gold boot winner now. He was the top scorer back then. But Nobby Stiles followed him, kicked him, and he did that all game long. If Eusebio turned this way, Nobby Stiles would go and just stand in front of him. If Eusebio turned the other way, Nobby Stiles would stand in front of him. And he would pull him, push him, and keep laughing and giggling at him and just get under his skin and really piss him off. I'm not saying you do anything nasty, because Nobby didn't. He just played a bloody good tactical game of get in your face and stop you doing what you like to do by being awkward, not nasty or malicious, and it worked a treat. And Nobby Stiles did that in the World Cup for England in a few games, and probably is one of the main reasons in the middle of the park why England could operate on the offence. Now, Alistair Johnston is the guy that I think can be the Nobby Stiles for Canada in the games against Belgium, Croatia and Morocco. Just alter that mic again, Steve. And the reason why I say that is because he's athletically strong as an ox. He's physically as good as anybody out there. He's got massive amounts of endurance. You never see him sucking wind. If you see him panting, it's because he's working his ass right off. But he's got great fitness levels, great awareness. He's got a great tackle, absolute thundering tackle. If he gets on you, he's going to knock you. Also, very smart, a very smart player. Great on the interceptions. He sees interceptions and bang, he's there. And before you know it, you're going from defense into offense in one quick move with one quick pass because of one quick mind who's got a quick interception with a quick release pass, and away you go. And reminds you of something like when Alfonso got the ball just before it went out of play against Panama. Alfonso, whoa, he keeps the ball in play, destroys Panama's day. Alfonso, whoa, he keeps the ball in play, destroys Panama's day. Now you see, Alfonso would never have got that ball if someone hadn't have intercepted earlier on and made things happen differently. Yeah, so Alistair Johnston intercepts, tackles great, endures fantastic, great mind, and he's got an absolute love and passion for the national team and Canada. That you can't fake. That you cannot fake. You cannot fake love for Canada. You cannot do it. And he loves this country and playing for it. So, at the end of the day, we need Alistair Johnston to be the man decker, the man marker for Canada in them games. The back four is not Alistair Johnston. Sami Adekubi on the left side, Richie Laryea on the right side, Stephen Vittoria in the middle, and Miller as well will join in there too. There's your back four. Alistair Johnston is a free agent to roam all over the field wherever he needs to go to become the Nobby Stiles pain in the grass, as I call it. You know, pain in the ass, but pain in the grass against Modric, De Bruyne, and also Ziyech. Everywhere they go, Alistair's going to go with that big smile and really love what he's doing. And you know what? He's a massive guy. I mean, who doesn't want to mix it with this guy? I'm going to move out the way to make Mr. Handsome there take all the screen. But three massive guys there. He's got to get in their way, get in their face, be part of their day, upset their day, and make their day not happen, and just be in their way and not be nasty, just be awkward. Because this guy's definitely got the pace to run with Luka Modric, Kevin De Bruyne, Ziyech. He's got the pace to be there with them. He's got the skill to get the ball away quickly, so when he makes that tackle, he can release the ball quickly and put us from defense onto offense. And we can keep a balanced team. We don't have to alter the midfield. We don't have to alter the forward line. But one thing is this: we're playing 9-on-9 with all those teams because Alistair Johnston will wander wherever he needs to go around the field. He won't be part of the three in the middle. He won't be joining the attack. He won't be joining the defence. He's going to go where Luka goes, or Kevin De Bruyne, or Ziyech goes. Wherever they go, he has to go. That's the tactic I'm wanting to see, because I think at the end of the day, Alistair gives us so much rather than just running up and down. Give him a real mission. Nobby Stiles was not your skilly guy, and he was never as good as Alistair Johnston, not in a million years. But Nobby Stiles got it done against the best player possibly in the world at that time, which was Eusebio. Yeah, Pele was in the picture too, but Eusebio was an absolute massive player. Portugal, yeah? But fantastic player. And you got to say, Alistair Johnston, he's the guy that can stay fitness, be in your face. He's got a great smile. And I mean, just imagine if he's kicking your ass, okay, in the game, and he's winning the ball, he's tackling you, and then he's feeding it up the line to someone else who's probably running down the wing, ready to cross. And then he turns to you, Luka, or De Bruyne, or Ziyech, and he's like smiling at you because he just won the ball and he's really making your day look bad. It's a simple tactic, but it could be the simple tactic that puts Canada into the next round. The thing is, guys, tactics is personal, like I said. And we could either sit there and just play our 4-4-2 or our 3 4-3, whichever Johnny's going to line us up with. But at the end of the day, if we do nothing about it, well, why would you not do something about it? If you know that these three teams have got three massive players and that they're going to wander and be creative and they only need a second of free space, think about it, 90 minutes plus, maybe 90 minutes plus 15 added at the World Cup now, but just think about it. They only need a split second to do their magic. If we've got someone shadowing them, guys, then they might not get that split second, but to stand off and let it happen, boy, oh boy, oh boy. If De Bruyne and if Modric and if Ziyech score on us and we did nothing about it, you'll be thinking about this and why we didn't. And I'm not telling Johnny Herdman how to coach the team, but I do know about soccer and so do you. And that's one of the tactics that's been really chewing my butt for quite some time. So I wanted to throw that out to you before the game comes along. Coming up next is the pre-game. I'm going to tell you exactly what I see and how much I really do see into this game. But there you go, guys. There's a secret weapon, Alistair Johnston. Hope you enjoyed it. And come back for more, because we got plenty more coming, and so does the World Cup. Cheers, guys.
The Ultimate Soccer Show. Join me, listen, you'll love it. Everybody does.